Everything all right?
Yeah, they're all asleep, all three of them.
Oh, makes a change.
So you know what that means, don't you?
No, not tonight, Ian.
Oh, come on, look, it's been ages since you stayed over.
Yeah, I know, but I need some time to myself. It's a girl thing.
Is this what it's going to be like when we get married? Oh, if that's one of the kids. I can't believe it. Well, won't you call me?
What a spoil the surprise. Oh, it's great to see you.
Not when you, Mum. Oh, I have missed you so much. Oh, does Phil know you're back?
No, not yet, but I'm sure he's got other things on his mind. Well, can we come in?
Yeah, come on, come on. In you go, in you go. I'll bring the bags.
On, let's get Mummy on. Come on. Whoa, it's a big boy. So Ian can fetch the case. Oh, here we go. Hello.
My mum. Mum, let me introduce you to my fiancée. This is Melanie.
Oh, nice to meet you at last.
Yeah, you too.
Welcome to the family.
Thanks.
Oh, so what's this in aid of? I mean, are you back, or is it a holiday, or what?
Oh, you two have got loads to catch
Oh, no,
up
please
on.
don't go on my account.
Well, no, I was going anyway, honest.
I'll see you at work tomorrow.
Night.
Night.
See
Bye,
you.
Melanie.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Well?
Well, she seems very nice.
Oh, Mum, you're going to love her when you get to know her.
Ian, if you're happy, I'm happy. You know that.
What time do you call this? Thought you must have escaped in one of them laundry bins or something. Matt?
You've been done over, son. Oh, what? You had that scene too? I knew this was going to happen. Gates, was it? Not Steve Owen. Right. We'll talk in the morning, yeah?
So you're going to be a good girl for Daddy at the crash today? I think you are, aren't you? I love you. Yeah. And Daddy, can we pick you up later, yeah? Right. Now, what do we do when we cross the road? We look right, and then we look left, and then we look right again. We make sure there's no cars coming, yeah? And then we cross the road.
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
What's going on, eh?
You didn't want to do what you done last night, Owen? Picking on a defenceless little kid like that?
You don't know what you're talking about.
No, of course I don't. Matthew Rose beat himself up just to get a bit of sympathy. He won't even get out of bed this morning. I know it's you, because word gets round, see? And I've got a lot of mates in here. And our lads.
Right.
So when I see something I don't like, I put a stop to it. Just like that. You understand?
Yeah. I think I'll get the gist of what you're saying, yeah.
I hope you ain't squeamish, Owen. Because the sight of blood don't bother me at all. All right, then.
Yeah, well, thanks for the tip-off. I appreciate it.
She's Phil's ex-wife, ain't she? Yeah, of course she is. Ex meaning no longer married, Lise. Pass me that dustpan, will you? So what's Ian's role in all this red carpet treatment? Oh, he's going to get the flowers. It's a fair division of labour. I mean, anyone think we have royalty coming the way he's carrying on? I mean, I know his mum means a lot to him. This is ridiculous. She's not going to get down on her hands and knees and inspect everything, is she?
Did you say Ian's mum?
Yeah, that's right.
Was she back here in Wolford?
She certainly is. Yeah, you've already bought one of those yesterday.
I know, it's broke. I want a refund.
Oh.
See?
What'd you expect for 99p?
Yeah, right. You should have looked after it properly, Grant.
It fell apart in my hands.
Aren't you a bit old for that kind of thing?
So much for customer service.
Well, that was easy.
There's not much I can do in life, but I can put a man in his place.
Don't give lessons, do ya?
There's an idea.
It's a bit late for spring cleaning, isn't it?
Oh, it's moving in clean, actually.
Ah, one of those. Some people really don't care what state they leave a place in, do they?
I think the previous owner left in a bit of a hurry.
So are you local then?
Not far.
But you know people around here?
Used to. Not anymore.
Right. Well, Lisa, Melanie. Now you know two at least.
Yeah, cheers. I'm Jackie, by the way.
Right, well, Jackie, that'll be $5.25, please. But, call it a fiver for cash.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
See you around, all right?
See you. Ian's mum. She's got a bloke in South Africa, hasn't she?
Yeah, she did have.
Look, don't worry about her, Lise. She's not going to get her claws back into Phil now. Yeah, brilliant timing, though, isn't it?
Oh, what do you mean?
What, you and Phil? Yep. Last night.
No way. Well, even if she's interested, she's a bit late now.
Grant?
Can I come in?
Yeah, of course.
Ben's asleep upstairs. He's not too good on these long-haul flights. Why don't you come through, you know? So, how are you? Do you want a coffee or something?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
Grant, I'm sorry about Tiffany. I don't know what to say to you. I always had a lot of time for that girl.
I know that you did.
You hear about these things when you're thousands of miles away, and they don't seem real somehow. Oh, I'm sorry. You don't want me dragging it all up again. How's Courtney coping?
Well, she's too young to understand, really. And some days she calls out for her mum, but it's not as bad as it was.
It must have been awful.
It was. Anyway, Kath, I came here to apologise for the way I behaved before you left.
Oh, you don't have to say anything.
Would you tear me up, please? I was out of order. I don't know what I was playing at. And I'm sorry.
Well, let's just pretend it never happened, eh?
So I take it you never made it to the station then?
No, you're right, I didn't.
Well, it's just as well because I made it myself. Something came up.
Well, I'm glad I didn't bother then. Well, I'll have that coffee, and if you don't want one.
I took your advice, you know, after you left. Made a go of it with Tiffany, and for a while things were going really well. Well, until she... Let's just say I've learned a lot in the last year.
Well, they always say some good comes out of a tragedy.
It's taken some time, but I'm moving on.
So, you seen someone else?
As of tonight, yeah.
Anyone I know?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Her name's Nina.
Who works in the Vic? Well, she's Ted's niece, isn't she? At least by marriage. We used to all have Christmases together when the kids were young. Mind you, I haven't seen her for years now.
How did you know she was back in the square?
I got all the gossip from Pat, don't I? I'm pleased for you, Grant. Really, I am.
So, what about you?
Well, it's a long story, but put it this way. I'm on a man-free diet for a while.
Hello.
No, darling, this is your Uncle Grant.
Yeah, I'm your uncle. Do you remember me?
We're going to see your daddy in a little while.
He's fishing. He went back till tomorrow.
Oh, no. Well, all right then. Right, tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, well, I'll leave you to it, Kath.
Come on, you.
I just didn't want to bump into you, you know, in a pub or something like that.
Yeah. Thanks, Grant.
Welcome home, mate.
Oh, never mind. Ian's taking you out to lunch, isn't he?
Matthew Rose was attacked. A warder hears a scuffle, goes to investigate, and finds you standing over him. But you say you never touched him.
I went to see what was going on, the same as the screw.
Look, to be honest, I don't think this will go the distance. These things very rarely do. But if the prosecution gets to hear about this, it could look very bad for you in court.
I can't help how it looked. It's the way it happened.
As your barrister, I have to play devil's advocate. You see, if I was prosecuting, I'd be looking for a motive for the crime. And I'd have to ask myself, why would Steve Owen want to intimidate Matthew Rose? The boy whose evidence in court could potentially convict him of murder. You do see the problem. Now then, have any character witnesses turned up since we last spoke?
My sister's on the case. I'll keep you informed.
Right, Pauline?
Excuse me, you don't know where George Street is, do you?
Yes, left. Left and left again at the post office. Or right, depends which number you want.
87.
Oh, yeah? Who lives there, then?
There's an old mate of mine,
Oh, male or female?
Tony Hills. Do you know him?
Who's asking?
I was at school with him, or at least he was in my brother's year, but we became mates.
Oh, did you now? Well, you're out of luck, I'm afraid. Tony's my stepson.
Ah.
He's gone abroad to seek his fame and fortune. Last heard of in Amsterdam, I think.
I just got back from there.
Well, if the Wanderer ever returns, I'll tell him you called. What's your name?
Troy Harvey, brother of Wilf.
Oh, Troy and Wilf. Your parents on drugs or something?
Is there anywhere I can get a bite to eat round here?
There's a pub, and there's a cafe not 50 feet from where you're standing. How you young people survive in these foreign countries on your own, I shall never know.
Well, thanks for your help.
My pleasure.
Why are you protecting Steve Owen? Has he threatened you with more of the same?
No.
And he must have some kind of a hold over you. Something you haven't told me about?
No. But I thought you were supposed to be my barrister. Feels like interrogation.
Matthew, why make life more difficult for yourself? Just tell me the truth. It'll work in your favor.
You don't understand. I am telling you the truth. It wasn't Steve.
Okay. So who was it then?
I don't know.
No. No, of course you don't. No one ever does in here. Matthew, I can't help you unless you help yourself.
They've offered me solitary.
And?
Well, I don't know. It's hard to think about it.
Well, I suggest you take it.
Hi there.
Open your eyes. Is this what you expected?
I don't know, to be honest. Very nice, Ian. He's a right little entrepreneur, isn't he?
Yep, there's no stopping him.
It's all about having a good business idea and having the determination to drive it through.
And not to mention the hard work it takes getting off the ground.
Oh, well, he's always been a hard worker.
Yeah, must run in the family. Of course, I couldn't have done it without Melanie's help. She's been a star.
Oh, thanks, Ian.
Is Mike at the back, you say?
Yeah, but I'd rather you didn't go out there at the moment. I mean, James left it in a bit of a mess.
Not Phil's, Jamie.
Yeah, he runs the second-hand section. Didn't tell him.
My son employing a Mitchell. Ian and Phil couldn't stand the sight of each other when I was around.
Yeah, probably competing for your attention.
I never thought of it like that.
Oh, you know men, though.
Here you go, mate. That's your surprise. There you go.
Oh, come on, don't you go spoiling. Say thank you, Ben.
Have a little bruv. We've got cookware over there, we've got household items, power tools. Oh, and upstairs, we've got seasonal items. You wouldn't believe it. People have already started asking for them.
Right, I'm off then. I'll see you later.
Yeah. See you, love.
See you. Nice to see you again, Kathy.
Yeah, you too.
Hold still, will you? I'm not going to listen to you. I didn't say put it on, did I? I just said buy one of Natalie's.
One of Natalie's what? It's my ring.
Yes. Yes, it is. I'm sorry, I need to know your ring size for reasons I'm not going to go into at the moment. But it's getting tighter, Robbie. What have you done? Try pushing it the other way. I want it off, not further up my finger, you idiot. It's getting tighter. I'm going to lose the finger at this rate.
We're going to have to get you to the hospital. Straight away, by the look of it.
Well, they use one of them saws, them surgical saws. They're bound to have to split the skin, aren't they?
You're going to have to be very brave.
You stay with me?
Barry, I'm winding you up. I can get that thing off your finger in 2 seconds flat.
Well, come on, then.
Pass us the butter, Robbie.
Nina, has a young guy been in?
Only that one who's made half a pint last 2 hours.
I don't know. Does he look like an old school friend of Tony's?
Don't know, he could be.
Excuse me, you wouldn't be Troy by any chance?
Well, I've never met a psychic before.
Oh, I'm Tony's mum.
Oh, right.
My husband said you'd come in the shop and I couldn't let you go without saying hello. That won't be right.
Shall I get you a drink or something?
No, please, let me. What do you want?
I'll have a pint of lager then, please.
OK, pint of lager, coming up.
Hodge, it wasn't Steve. Matt, I know what you're saying. No, you don't. You think I'm lying. If you don't believe me when I'm telling the truth, what chance do I stand in court? I wish my dad was here. Do you mean that, dear? And what difference does it make? You've been beaten up, son. If you want your dad, you can have him. It's compassionate grounds, isn't it?
So, what have you done with your little one? Left him with Ted in South Africa?
No, Irene, he's upstairs with Peggy. That's Sarah, she's off to university soon, isn't she?
Yeah, tomorrow. She's such a clever girl. Takes after my side of the family, obviously. I like the new hairdo, much better than the old one.
Well, some of us can wear it short.
Oh, do you remember Nina, my sister's girl?
Yeah, of course, how are you? Fine.
It's your Uncle Ted's sister, Kathy.
Sorry, I didn't recognise you. Well, my shoot, it was years ago. You started wearing a bra, as I remember.
Oh, right, that was a long time ago. Well, nice to see you again.
Yeah, you too. Oh, and enjoy your date tonight, won't you? Better get back to Pauline. See you later.
If I see you first. You didn't tell me you had a date. Well, how come she knows about it and I don't?
I've no idea.
I knew you and that DeMarco boy would get it together, sharing that flat like that.
It's not Pepe.
Oh, so is it then?
Well, it's early days. I'd rather not say.
Oh. Oh, Troy, sorry, you must have thought I abandoned you.
I thought I'd give you a hand.
Oh, here you go. Come.
Cheers.
Oh, cheers. So, how's my Tony doing?
I don't really know. I haven't seen him in years.
Oh, but you just come back from Amsterdam.
It's a pretty big place.
Oh, yeah, of course, of course. So, where are you off to next, then? You can't want to be staying around here for much longer, surely.
So what are we going to do? They can't press charges, can they? Matthew hasn't pointed the finger.
Yeah, but he hasn't denied it either, has he? Oh, this is all I need right now.
I moved into your flat today. Met some of the locals and all.
I thought I told you to keep a low profile.
Well, I didn't tell them who I was, did I? Well, they were nice girls. Melanie and, I don't know, someone else.
Melanie who?
I don't know. What's in that tacky shop opposite the bookies? Why? Who is she?
She's the one I told you about. You know, I was seeing Mel when Saskia turned up. She meant a lot to me, she really did. You know, we were just getting it together when that little madam set out to ruin my life.
Oh, would she be a character witness for you, this Melanie?
She'd more likely be a witness for the prosecution.
Oh. Well, someone will speak up for you. I'll keep looking, all right? Oh, I'm not going to give up on you.
So what are your subjects then?
Oh, just English. I haven't got a clue what I'm going to do with it, but at least it's a start. I suppose I'm going to teach you.
I didn't even get any GCSEs.
Yeah, not because you weren't bright enough, though. I remember you and Tony at school, you were exactly the same. Do you remember? All brains and no staying power.
You could always become a mature student, Troy. And it's quite different with the Open University on the telly and everything.
What, you planning on doing an OU course, Mum?
More likely an IOU course, the way my life is going.
All right, Terry.
Oh, Terry, there you are. You're missing Sarah's last supper before entering the world of academia.
We meet again.
Evening.
I asked Troy to join us.
So I see.
Oh, that'd be nice for Sarah.
Yeah, me and Troy, we know each other from
School.
Yours is on the stove. Mind the plate top.
No.
So, Troy, where are you staying?
I don't actually know. I thought I could get a B&B or something. Is there one about?
Yeah, loads of them. Off the high street.
Oh. Well, there's Tony's old room upstairs sitting there doing nothing. You're welcome to stay the night there, aren't you, Terry?
Oh, yeah, the more the merrier. Bring all your friends.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Yes.
I don't know what you mean.
Yes, you do. When Tiffany died, you looked after me. So I just want to say thank you. And I really mean that.
Thanks.
You were the only one during that whole time that didn't judge me. Didn't treat me like I was some kind of psychopath. And I know you must have heard some really bad things about me when you first came to the square.
I don't listen to hearsay. I like to make my own mind up.
And have you?
I did that a long time ago.
Oh, no, sorry, what were you saying?
I was just going to ask if you need any bar staff.
Oh, I see. Well, no, to be honest. Well, nothing regular anyway.
It's always worth a try. I've done bar work before, you see. I was just hoping to find something local.
Well, if I hear of anything, I'll let you know.
I've seen your face.
Yeah, remind me never to come to you in a crisis. I've never seen anyone in such a panic.
All right, so I'm not cut out to be a paramedic, all right, which is why I run a video shop. You weren't supposed to know. You're supposed to be romantic.
Oh, Barry, I know. But now your little secret's out. Do you mind if I give you a few pointers? Because I know exactly the sort of ring I want.
Do you want me to write this down?
I want something original. Maybe even with a splash of colour. Like designer style, special, you know?
It was a good job she told you. He was going to go down that half-price shop in the
Hatton Garden, Robbie.
Cheers, Tracy. Thanks.
Pretty, isn't she?
Yeah. I've met her before, but I haven't got a clue who she is.
You better get in there sharpish, mate, if you're interested. Her type never stay single for long.
Yeah, right. It's a lollipop lady, isn't it? You know, my mum always told me never to take sweets from strangers.
Oh, yeah? Mine told me never to talk to strange men, so if you'll excuse me.
I'm not one to give up easy, if you know what I mean.
Oh, that's fine with me. I can knock you back as many times as you can take it.
None of it was her fault. I was just the same in my first marriage. Stupid, arrogant, selfish, you name it.
Keep forgetting you were married before.
Yeah, she was called Sharon. I was mad about her. Didn't stop me behaving like a prat, though. Neither of my marriages stood a chance, not with me in them. I've done a lot of things that I'm not particularly proud of, Nina.
Haven't we all?
It's only now when I look back that I can see that...
Grant, it's all right to make mistakes, as long as you learn from them, which is obviously what you're doing. There's a lot about my past you don't know. Things that I just...
Let's make a pact, eh? A clean slate, fresh start. No more talking about the past. And we just see what happens, eh?
Yeah, sounds good.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Matthew.
Oh, son. What have they done to you? I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't think you'd come. Hey, I'd have been here every day if you'd have let me. I thought you would have disowned me by now. Matthew, you're my son. I will always love you, no matter what happens. You've got to let me help you now, yeah?
I really enjoyed it. Chocolate nice.
I've had a lovely evening.
Me too. I haven't felt like this in a long time. Thanks.
I would ask you in, but...
It's all right. There's no rush. Don't get cold. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.
So she's all right then?
Yeah, as well as to be expected. You know your mother, she doesn't like to complain.
And she didn't mind you coming down here?
Matthew, you want to see me. It's the best news you've had in months. She sent you a love, all right? They sure you didn't need stitches in her?
That's what they said, yeah.
Well, maybe this is a blessing in disguise.
How do you mean?
Well, after all, it's got you and me back together, isn't it? But it also gives you a clear lead against Steve Owen.
I've told you this has nothing to do with Steve.
Yeah, Matthew, look, listen to me. You know that, and I know that. But this is an opportunity you can't let go by. Now, think about it. You haven't told anyone about this, right? You haven't made a statement, you haven't named anyone. After all that scumbag has put you through, isn't it about time he had a taste of his own medicine? Now, Steve Owen got you into this mess. You tell them he did this to you. But he wanted to shut you up. He threatened you. He wanted to protect himself over the murder. Tell them anything you like to shift the odds in your favour. Hey, you've got to think of yourself now, son.